My name is Larry Lee. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. I've been here now about just over 40 years. And I had an unpleasant experience of purchasing a home in Tempe, Arizona. The year would be 1975. And I came home one evening and I had a note was on the door along with a lot of eggs where my home had been egged. And I didn't notice what was going on around my house, but I turned the light on the front porch light on, and I saw there was a note. So I picked the note off and I looked at it. It says, the N-word, we don't want you in this neighborhood. So the next morning, being disturbing as it was to me, the next morning I went to a neighbor next door, which was an older neighbor, and she said that there was a petition being passed around that didn't want me to move into the neighborhood in Tempe. And I said, well, who would have done this? And she said, the neighbor right near me. And I said, well, that guy seemed to be a pretty nice guy. I talked to him just a few days ago. She said, well, that was after he got to know you, that he thought you were a pretty nice guy. But before that, he didn't want you to move in the neighborhood because you were going to be bringing down the property values. So consequently, I've done a lot since that time to be able to help to enhance the positive environments of moving here in the state of Arizona. I'm very active in the community. At one time I was going to run for Gilbert Town Council. And I love my community. I love Gilbert. I love Phoenix, Arizona. And I'd like to make it more of a positive experience for all of us. I am co-founder and president of the African American Genealogical Society. I found this group to be able to help teach all persons, primarily African Americans, how to trace their heritage. If you know more about who you are and where you've come from and your family and your history, you can do more about where you're going to go. You set more positive goals, and also the medical history is very, very important. We as African Americans face continuous challenges, and those challenges are because there are many persons coming from all walks of life that don't know some of the things that has gone on as what it takes to be an African American. And to be frankly, to say, we can't get that from the schools. In Michigan, there was a paragraph in my family, in my American history or my civics class that would talk about African Americans or slavery. And then the paragraph moved on to talk about Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, and that was it. And that's all. Basically, has not changed much. You ask many kids at now grade school, they may know about Martin Luther King, they may know about Malcolm X, and a few others like that that's written up in history, but there's so many others that contribute so much more to our country. We as African Americans have fought in every war since the Revolutionary War. We've also died in every war since the Revolutionary War. Disproportionately, the Vietnam War was a lot of African Americans, and as well as Iraq and Iran, the Iraq War rather. I like to say that today I am very active in doing things in my community to help enhance and talk to the young people so they'll know more about themselves positively and their heritage. In my family, education was always talked about, that's the key, and that also is the glue to be able to keep you together as a person and being more positive as you move along in your life. When many times there were signs passed, there was signs up around Arkansas, Oklahoma, northern Tennessee, southern Tennessee rather, to get African Americans to come here and pick cotton. And when they came here, they found out that how harsh the conditions were, that there weren't very many living conditions. And of course, you couldn't just go to school just anywhere. So today, it's a lot better for African Americans, but we still have a long ways to go. As I just said, that experience to me in 1975, that wasn't 1975 in one of the southern states, that was Phoenix, Arizona. Because it's not the state, it's not the county, the city, it's the people. And so some of those people bring their prejudices with them, unfortunately, until they find out that we're all the same people. We're all in the boat, just all listening together.